Hi, I'm Leland Cree. I'm the Librarian Media Specialist at Campobello Elementary. I want to tell you about Quest Atlantis. Your child has the opportunity to participate in Quest Atlantis. It is an online 3D virtual world which combines the fun of gaming with online rich academic content. The idea of Quest Atlantis is to combine all the fun of gaming while at the same time challenging students and asking them questions and letting them investigate and solve problems. They do all of this in a very socially responsible manner. Let me share with you this segment from the Learning Channel on Quest Atlantis.
You know, with computers and the internet, these kids nowadays are spending a lot of their time in these virtual reality worlds.
You know, the same can be applied to education.
That's right. Lessons disguised as games can engage kids like never before.
Our back-to-school special goes to Rogers Her Middle School in Durham, North Carolina to get the story.
One classroom, one student. They're all part of one planet. But how to connect them? This project is called Quest Atlantis, or QA. It's a safe, monitored 3D virtual world where children learn science and math, reading and writing. Students work together as a team, thinking through complex 21st century problems. But they're also having fun, playing an online game.
When I play a game, I become author, performer, and audience.
Dr. Sasha Barab, professor of learning sciences, instructional systems technology, and cognitive science at Indiana University, developed Quest Atlantis over the past 5 years.
The university and the QA team are working in partnership with One Planet Education Network to bring QA to students worldwide.
Quest Atlantis is a game-based curriculum project that uses 3D technologies in order to help kids in schools learn academic content and to see themselves as people who can use that content to address personally important and socially significant problems.
Students in this 7th grade classroom are on a quest. They're traveling to a virtual land to talk with interesting people and engage in problem solving.
So, for example, when I become author in the version, they're playing a modern version of Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, they're having to make decisions about whether or not it's okay for the doctor to create life in order to find this cure for this plague that's devastating the town. So, do you think it's okay that you're helping the doctor? Do you know what he's trying to do with the brains you're bringing him?
I think it's the creature he made to life to help the town from the plague.
What do you believe? What's your thesis?
He has abused his power for making creations and making life. So I become like evidence because I'm to the police station.
So you think the doctor has abused his power to create life?
Yes.
So do you think it's okay that he created this creature?
Not really, because you never know what it can do.
Teachers play an important role in helping students engage with QA. Bess Spatero has been working with the program for about a year.
How many of you have chosen a side? And you believe that what he is doing is for the betterment of the town? Raise your hand.
I see the children becoming engaged, excited about learning, something that I don't always see in the normal classroom. They're eager to learn. They're eager to find out what is going to be the outcome. They're eager to see what their friends are thinking.
I think he should too. Why do you think he should?
I think he should because it's the good for the village, and he could eventually find a cure for the plague, and he's not doing any harm to any citizens or anything like that.
The impetus in creating it was to bring together some of what we know in the academy about how people teach and learn and the power of video games to offer schools a new kind of textbook. And the textbook, instead of being print-based with words on pages, was about bringing kids into a multi-user virtual environment where they can actually experience the content.
So what's your favorite thing about using Quest Atlantis?
I believe that when you do missions, that it can also be fun, but it's also educational.
Well, it's fun because you can, well, not only do you get to pretty much learn, but you also get to interact with other people, maybe from other schools that you usually probably wouldn't see.
It's something that we do in class, but it's like a fun computer game, and we still learn from it.
Does anybody think they can use what they're learning here later in life?
Well, this is pretty fun because, like, it's better than taking a book, reading the whole book, and finding the aspects, and you're doing the same thing on the computer. It's just, it's quicker, and you're more interested in it.
Some of the skills we use in language arts we use in the computer game as well, so it helps us a lot when we're writing letters to people in Quest Atlantis.
One Planet Education Network, or OPEN, is helping to develop new real-world-based learning applications for Quest Atlantis and to market it to schools, and soon to parents and homeschoolers. George Newman is its CEO.
The goal of the collaboration is to not only distribute but also develop new content that's meaningful for the kids, meaningful for schools, meaningful for their learning, but connects to the real world. For instance, our virtual national parks, our healthy teen relationships connect directly to what these kids are dealing with in their current school day, but also what will affect them after school when they're done with their formal education.
Quest Atlantis and the open programs within it are now being used in 9 countries by more than 25,000 children and teachers.
Open is building lots of fun, exciting virtual learning worlds. This is virtual Mesa Verde National Park, where students visit the modern national park, then travel back in time to the 13th century to virtually meet ancestral Pueblo peoples.
What makes games so powerful, especially for educators, is that games allow us to offer entire worlds where a 10-year-old can become a scientist, where what I know and what I do get linked together as opposed to memorizing content, filling out a test form. In a game, I actually become a scientist, go around the virtual world, and solve problems, and the only way I can solve them is by enlisting my understanding of academic content. So for curriculum designers, the idea that we don't simply need to tell kids the definition, but we can allow them to experience them as they become a different kind of person and start to see the use value beyond scoring well on a standardized test.
For more information, educators and parents can go to openquestatlantis.com. Teachers with mandates to show learning games can really use Quest Atlantis. Parents who want a deeper learning for their children appreciate it. And kids connect to their communities and the world around them, all while playing games. I'm Jennifer Williams in Durham, North Carolina.
In addition to applying and extending their academic knowledge, quests are also associated with the idea about what it means to use this knowledge in a socially responsible manner. Participation in this game is designed to enhance the lives of children while helping them grow into knowledgeable, responsible, and empathetic adults. The Quest Atlantis project hopes to foster an awareness of 7 critical dimensions in order to actualize them in the lives of children. First, there's compassionate wisdom, or be kind. Creative expression, environmental awareness, personal agency, healthy communities, social responsibility, and diversity affirmation. The safety of Quest Atlantis is pretty extreme. Only teachers who have gone through the professional development with the university can participate, and only the students they enroll are allowed to participate in Quest Atlantis. Furthermore, the system is monitored 24 hours a day. Any students that are giving out personal information or questionable communication is reported immediately. I'm looking forward to this as really enhancing the students' experience and extending their knowledge in school. For more information, check out questatlantis.org.